Hello, creatives. Thank you for dropping by. Before we get started, please hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when exactly these episodes are starting. Okay, so today's thought is a little interesting. It's something that I think we've all been guilty of this. And I think it's something that all of us have done at one point or another. Faced with a difficult situation, it's tough. We don't see the solution. And so I want to say our first, but one of the default settings that we have as humans is to complain. And today I want to share with you that complaining isn't a worthy strategy. It's not a good strategy to complain. Yes, sometimes we have to complain or vent, as we like to call it. We like to get it out and clear our heads, but complaining doesn't work as a strategy. It, we can get all the anxious, all the frustration out, but as a strategy to solve whatever it is we're complaining about, it doesn't work. Complaining doesn't work. All it really does is gets you more upset because you're rehashing the situation that already has you in this heightened state. And if there's anyone with you, like if this is a team effort, or if it's anyone else that's with you, you're going to make them upset too, or they're going to start complaining, and then it's going to become this vicious loop of everyone's complaining, but no one's doing anything to solve the situation. This is why complaining as a strategy doesn't work. So, what can work? Well, looking at the problem objectively, doing the pros and cons thing, like how is this working? How is it impacting me? How can I resolve this? But not complaining, because when you complain, you're just letting your emotions take over. You're letting your frustrations take over. You're letting the what feels like impotence take over. I can't do anything about this, so you start complaining. But that doesn't change the situation. If someone cuts you off in traffic and you start complaining, it doesn't change the fact that someone cut you off in traffic. You know, if there's a situation that went wrong in your life and you start complaining about it, it doesn't change that situation happened. It just makes it more apparent that this has happened, and then you're just getting upset about it. So now you're upset and you're complaining, but you still haven't solved the situation. So as a strategy, you kind of have to eliminate complaining as one of the steps because it doesn't lend anything positive to resolving whatever it is you're going through. I mean, I have a knee right now that's acting kind of cantankerous, and it's making it difficult to walk around. I'm hobbling around with, it's not fun. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm going to reschedule my doctor's appointment so I can go see him when I can walk. And then we're going to see what it is that's happening because it could be something major, it could be something minor, it could just be whatever the case may be. But complaining about it only makes me miserable because already I'm having issues walking because I have to hobble. But then the people around me, my wife, my kids, my family, they're not gonna feel good because now I'm complaining and I'm making the area around me, the environment around me, unpleasant by complaining. Because if you've ever been around someone who's complaining, it's not easy. And you may understand it. You may relate to the complaints. That doesn't mean you enjoy being around someone who's complaining. Likewise, if you're the complainer, you have to understand that the people around you may not appreciate your complaints, or they may not understand your complaints. Like you may be complaining from a place that has a singular knowledge, a knowledge that other people don't possess, and your complaints may be valid, but that doesn't mean that they're welcome. And so you have to be really careful when you're complaining because not everyone is going to appreciate complaints. Not everyone's going to appreciate your complaining. I don't think I've ever met anyone who says, "Why don't you complain more?" I don't think I've ever encountered that. So when you're dealing with a strategy for a situation, try to remove complaining from it because it narrows your vision and it narrows the thought process. Try to be wide about your thought process. Think about all the different ways you can resolve whatever it is the situation is, but remove complaining. And if you must complain, give yourself a very short time period to complain. Complain for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. But then once you're done with those 20 minutes of complaining, you're done. And all you're going to do now is think about, how can I resolve this to the best of my ability? So today, this is a thought I want you to take with you. Complaining does not work as a strategy. Above all, be uncommon. Have a great day. Take care.